What is going on, Milkshake Mafia? It's your boy Minnow reporting to you semi-live here on the Minority vs. Predator channel here on the good old TubeU. Sorry for keeping everyone waiting for so long, but I've been a very busy boy for the past few months. Primarily just recapturing the things that truly make me happy, working on some creative passion projects that I've been working on for a very long time. I've been refocusing on that because that is just, like I said, what truly makes me happy. Also, for those who don't know, I also stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/GangstersParadise, once or twice a week. You know, we just play some video games and have some really good discussions about life and just be toxic with one another. So, it's always a good time.
Remember, man. Oh, you fucking Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm just a
really?
menace.
Look at what you did.
I saved their life. Are you kidding me? I'm saving their life right now. Look what my fire just did.
Look where the fuck is Zoe?
Zoe was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Look at Zoe.
Zoe.
Come back. Come back. She looks like a Family Guy character that fell down the stairs.
Well, find her. I'm sorry, Zoe. I want my shotgun back. You can keep that sniper rifle. God, don't live.
Yeah,
oh!
Good. Nah, Bill. Let this shit happen, dog. Let this shit happen, Bill.
It really is. What was that?
Where the hell did it go?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh, God damn it, man. Sick of this shit, Efren. Oh, okay.
Why are you screaming?
Bro. Get off me. It's already off. It's like, oh my God. Oh, hey, what's good, girl?
See?
Yo, you tweaking.
You guys panicked for no reason.
Hey.
She came right back to life.
Is this an out-of-body experience for you, Zoe?
She's astroplaning real
Was
bad.
this weird for you to see? You're like, yo, what the fuck?
She's like, guys, who's that on the ground?
So make sure you go ahead and follow the Twitch channel, which is the first link in the description box below. So moving on to today's individual, he is actually from the Illinois area, but he did move out to Jackson, New Jersey at some point in time. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. It's been a few months since I've actually talked to this person, so I'm just gonna be diving right back into these chat logs. Pretty much fresh. I have no idea what happened in these chats because I simply don't remember. No. Is it, I think it's here? No. Here. Right? So, this individual's name is Julius. He is 25 years old as of November 5th, 2020. And he is in the Jackson, New Jersey area. So he messages me, "Hey gorgeous, how are you doing today? I am into younger girls." I said, "Oh yeah?" He says, "Yeah, I do." That's when I said, "You are cute, but I did lie about my age, so I could sign up on here though." He says, "That's okay, how old are you?" And I told him that I'll be 15 in December. Hope you're not mad about that. So as of this moment, he is aware that he's talking to a 14, well, slash 15-year-old girl at this point. He says, "No, I'm not. Why are you so into older guys? I just like that they're more mature, to be honest. Not a fan of dudes around my age." He says, "Okay, nothing wrong with that. Do you like black guys?" That's when I said I haven't been with one, but there's always a first time for everything. He asked if I had Snapchat. I said I did till I got caught talking to guys on there with my mom, so that's why I'm not on there. And obviously she doesn't have a Snapchat for obvious reasons. But then I asked him what his Snapchat name is, and his Snapchat name is Julo-Stay Turned. And this is just a way for me to start my own digging to find out more information about this person on the back end of all this stuff. He asked, what do I like to do for fun? I said, cool, I'm not picky. I'm into whatever for the most part. He says, okay, I like trying new things and going to the movies and traveling to new places. He asked if my decoy was single. I said, that's cool. And if I wasn't single, I wouldn't be on here. Never had a boyfriend or anything before either way. Then he says, why is that? You're beautiful. I said, just haven't. Told him met a couple guys off here in the past, but things never got serious because of the obvious age difference. He says, okay, I can get that. What's the most you've done with a boy before? It sounds like you're just getting into it. I said, nothing with boys my age, but the older guys I met up with, one was like 30 something, we only kissed. The other one was 26, I think. We met up when I was 12. We did a little bit more than kissing, LOL, just to spare the details that are obvious fake here. He says, okay, so you had dick before. Did your family ever find out? I said, I'm still a virgin, but we did some touching and rubbing for the most part. Family never found out. He says, okay, nothing wrong with being a virgin. Lose it when you're ready to. Did you like it when you were doing things with older men? I said they knew what they were doing, so I was at least a little comfortable. That's when he says, okay, would you like to do it again? We should get together one day and do a movie night. I said, do what? Rubbing and touching with someone older? He says, yes. I said, I mean, yeah, it did feel good to me. Is that something you would want to do when we hung out? He says, yeah, I would like to. If you're not okay with that, we don't have to. Oh, it's so cute that he's asking for consent for someone who's below the age of consent. At least he's respectable about it. It's still stupid. I said, we can, as long as you're cool with it. Would you consider taking my virginity that night too? He says, yeah, I'm cool with it. Do you want me to take your virginity? I will if you want me to take your virginity. Waking up this morning, I didn't think I'd be using the word virginity a lot. Okay. I said, cool, so you're definitely down to have sex with me and be my first? I just want to make sure so I'll shave my legs or not. He says, yeah, I'm down to take my decoy's virginity. I asked him if he had condoms. He says, yeah, I have condoms. And when did you want to do this? Told him this bullshit story depends on my parents' work schedule. Maybe I can Uber out to meet them somewhere or whatever. He says, okay, just let me know. I can make something happen. Have you ever held a dick before or put one in your mouth? I held one, but never put it in my mouth before. He says, okay, have you ever had your pussy licked before? And then I told him, no, I haven't had that happen before. He says, would you like to see what it feels like? I said, see what? He says, me, as in him, play with that pussy with my tongue. Once again, he wants to play with my 14 or 15-year-old decoy's vagina with his tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, I just said sounds good to me. He says, okay, just wanted to make sure you're okay with it. Don't be nervous, I'll take it slow. And I said, I mean, as long as you're cool with my age, then we can do whatever you want. Basically just reminding him like, hey, I'm 14. Maybe at some point in time, you'll get it through your mind that you shouldn't be talking about this type of stuff. And I said, I'm just trying to be very careful to not get myself in trouble. He says, I'm cool with it if you're cool with my age. Once again, him being 25 at this point in time. He says, if you ever wanted to do it at my house, we could if you didn't want to get in trouble. Then I said, you wouldn't mind if we had like a lunch date first just to get to know him a little bit. I told him that my decoy just wanted to do that so she doesn't get sex trafficked. He says, yeah, I'm fine with that. That is no problem. We can get lunch before and get to know each other. And yeah, I'm not that guy, and that has happened to one of my family members years back. I said, okay, cool. And let me preface this by saying, I'm saying okay, cool to the whole lunch part, not okay, cool to the fact that one of his family members was sex trafficked back in the day. I don't know what the hell. So that was November 5th, and it was at that point where I believe my profile got banned or whatever. So then we picked back up a new conversation December 2nd of 2020. Then he messages me again. He says, hey gorgeous, how are you doing? I said, I'm good. Don't know if you remember me, but I'm that 14-year-old off here. We talked like a couple weeks ago, I think. He says, yeah, I don't know what happened. I wanted to meet with you. I said, I don't know either. My profile got banned, so I had to make a new one. He says, okay, what are you doing up? Because it was like 2 in the morning at that point in time. And then he says, I'm glad we get this chance to talk again. I said, I don't know, I just can't sleep. And I asked, you still want to meet for sex? He says, same here, and yeah, I am if you're okay with that. I said, if you're cool with it, then so am I. He says, okay, when do you want to have sex? Are you still up? And I said, as long as you want to, then yeah, we could still do it, LOL. He says, yeah, I do still want to. Do you still want to lose your virginity to me? I said, yeah, if you're cool with being my first. He says, yeah, I'm cool with being your first. Then I asked him what his number was. I'll text you in the morning. I'm about to go to sleep. And then that's when he gives me his phone number. And here is a majority of his phone number for verification purposes. So when I went ahead and put in his phone number, his Snapchat did end up being a part of my contacts list, which is of course, once again, Julo-Stay Turned. So he texts me, hey, says, hey there. He says, what are you doing? I said, in bed sleeping. How about you? He says, I'm watching TV, wishing I was with you. I said, why is that? He says, just to hang out. Then I fell asleep, and then we picked up the conversation. The next morning, hey there. He says, hey. I said, sup? He says, not much. I just woke up. How are you? I said, I'm okay, still tired. How about you? He says, same here, but I gotta get up and get some homework done. Then I asked him what school he went to, and he told me he goes to Middlesex Community College. And I asked him what he's studying to be, and he says, I want to own my own business one day, if not many businesses. I'm studying business management. And at this point, the only business he should be managing is keeping that butthole tight. Oh my god, what in the actual real life fuck did I just say out loud? Every time I try to act more mature, a little inkling of my past personality comes out, and I'm having a goddamn anime monologue in my own head, and oh my god, now I know what the voice of my own head sounds like. This shit is really fucking weird. Now I'm astral putting, I don't know what to do. And did I leave that motherfucking porch light on? Moving right along. He says, right now I'm thinking of ideas for a business, but I want to see what I want to tap into before I jump into anything. Then he asked what my decoy would want to do when she goes to college, and I said, I don't know yet, to be honest. I just want to be someone important, a role model, and a hero. And then I asked him, what do you do for work now? He says, okay, that's what's up. You still have a lot of time to think about it. And I'm at my second job now. And I asked him, what do you do? He says that he works at this furniture store. It's not bad, but pays good. And then we're gonna go to December 4th. He says, hey. I say, hi. He says, how are you doing today? What you doing? You trying to fuck? I said, I can't. I'm with my cousins tonight. He says, can you send me a picture of you naked? That's okay. And question mark, baby, because obviously I'm not gonna send him anything like that. So I just ignore it. And then the next morning I just said sorry. So obviously I'm not going to sit there and send him anything like that. So when they ask for stuff like this, a lot of the times I'll just ignore them and pick up the conversation a little bit later, just so we can talk and focus on something else. Talking about food a little bit. So then he asked, what am I doing? And I said, watching movies. How about you? Then he says, yeah, can you do me a favor, baby? And I said, what? He says, can you go to the bathroom and take a naked picture for me? So he asked for a naked picture on December 4th and then another one on December 6th. I asked him why. He says, because I want to see, baby. Then I said, I never took pics like that before. He says, yeah, there's a first time for everything. Are you okay with taking it for me? Then I just said, I don't know just yet. He says, please go to the bathroom. And then I asked him, what did you want to see? And he says, your full body and your ass. And I said, I don't know about all that. Then he asked, how about just a full body? And I'm like, And then he says, please, baby, baby. I said, what? He says, are you going to send it? If not, that's okay. Just tell me. Then I told him that, you know, I'm scared. He says, why? I said, I just damn, I don't know. He says, then you don't have to take it. He is clearly just child grooming, making these things seem like, okay, listen, I know you're not okay with this. There's a first time for everything, but if you're really not okay with it, it's fine. I'll back off. I'm trying to make you trust me a little bit more and more comfortable. Hopefully enough to break through that little wall that the child is building up in front of her, which sometimes the walls are much weaker than they should be, but that's what happens when you mix a friendly attitude with manipulation. So then I said, but then you're gonna stop talking to me because I don't send you stuff like that. He says, no, I won't stop talking to you because you don't want to send it. That's just mean, to be honest. I said, okay, cool. And he asked, can you call me? Obviously I'm not, because I don't sound like a 14-year-old white girl, you feel me? Depending on which friends you ask, at least, because most of them will say I do. Anyway, so that was December 7th, and we don't really have another conversation till December 21st, and we don't really talk about anything too interesting. Upon trying to find out who he is, I could not find a thing on him for a very long time, which is kind of the reason why this particular video took so long to get out anyway. So I had Julo Stay Turned. And now normally when I get these Snapchat names, a lot of these guys, they have their real name as a part of their Snapchat username. But on here, it's Julo Stay Turned. I just looked up Julian from Jackson on Facebook. I got absolutely nothing at all. Then one day I just said, wait a minute, why don't I try Instagram? So then I decide to go to Instagram and I type up Julo Stay Turned, and he's got 4 different profiles, all of which were active at different points in time. But as you see, the 3rd and 4th profile, they gave me a first and last name, Julian Wilson, or Julian M. Wilson. So his most active, well, his most recent active account would be the turn_up_Hulo. And the last post he made there was actually December 26th, 2020. So then I go and mosey on over to Facebook. So one night I just typed in Julian and then I just started scrolling. Out of the blue, I finally found the profile because Julian Wilson isn't working at all. And of course, on his little about thing here, Julian Wilson, he has his Snapchat name right there. He has a Snapchat name and his Instagram name posted on the Facebook. So ladies and gentlemen, it's him. It's just whether or not he actually lives in the Jackson area, which I would safely say yes, but only time will tell. So with that being said, if you happen to run into this individual, please, no death threats, no harassments, no bullying, no nothing to him, nor this person's close family and friends, because they can't control the actions of this individual here. If you found this video to be a little bit informative, maybe a little bit entertaining, who knows, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to join the Milkshake Mafia. Once again, you can find me over at twitch.tv/GangstersParadise at least every Tuesday at 9 p.m. we do pop in for a few other streams throughout the week at random points of time. So go ahead and leave a follow there, which that is the first link in the description box below. Make sure to join the Milkshake Mafia Discord server, which is also in the description box below. Follow me on all my social media handles, which are also in the description box below. And for those wondering about the outro song that's been playing in all of my videos, it is now available on all major streaming platforms, including iTunes and Spotify. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you very, very soon. I promise.
I can feel my pain again. Wish this would just stay away.